Hello and welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Brandon and today we're checking out a few tool deals from Lowe's and Amazon. So let's just jump right into it. Now, starting out at Lowe's deal of the day, as we always do, they're having Metabo 16 gauge finish nailer for $89. They're also having Cobalt Quiet Tech, they call it, 2-gallon air compressor for $149. In the last deal of the day, they're also having a couple of Warner step ladders. So this is a 8-foot and a 5-foot. So 8-foot $130 and that 5-foot $54. So it's actually not a bad deal for those ladders if you're in need of something like that. Again, these three do end at the end of the day, so make sure to hop on that if that isn't something you're in need of. Now, switching over, again, I mentioned it before, they're having some member deals. Now, if you're not a member, again, you just sign up with your email and password. You get points back after a certain amount. You can get about $5 off your next purchase, which is always helpful. And then every now and then they're throwing discounts on tools. So for example, they're having Greenworks, their electric pressure washer for $449. However, if you remember, again, it's free to sign up. They're just going to take $150 off. So you're getting that pressure washer for about $300 if my math is correct. So not a bad deal. Again, it's free. You don't have to do anything. And then also they're having Craftsman's gas string trimmer for normally $169, but $50 off. So you're getting a gas string trimmer for about $120, which is not a bad deal at all. Some of the electric ones cost more than that. So not a bad deal. Again, all you got to do is just sign up and it's automatically applied. All right, now switching over to Amazon and sticking with Craftsman, they're also having their stick vacuum kit. So this does come with of course, the vacuum, a 2-amp-hour battery, and a charger for $149. It normally is $200. I have this exact same vacuum, paid the $200 because I needed a vacuum, but it works perfectly well. It vacuums, so you can't ask more than that if you are in the Craftsman line. Now, they're also having their cordless ratcheting wrench for $74. So again, I have this same wrench. I paid, I believe, the full price, $100, because I needed it. But for $74, that's actually not a bad deal. Surprisingly, it works really well. Now, this is not sold and shipped directly from Amazon, so you're going to take your chance. It is sold and shipped from We Ship Fastest. However, if you check here, if you order it, it's going to show up in like a week, versus if you get it at Lowe's or just Amazon Prime, it takes like a couple of days. So yeah, not too sure what they mean. Yeah, maybe they need to change their name, but either way, if you are willing to take your chance, you want to save a little bit of money, if this is a legit tool, it works really great. Again, $74. Now, Klein is having their 11-in-1 screwdriver for $15. Metabo is also having their multi-volt battery, so their 4-amp/8-amp battery for $89. Bosch is also having their 5-in-1 12-volt flexi click, they call it. Now, this is the brushless drill for $134. Normally see this on sale for about $150-ish. That's pretty common. So saving a little bit extra there if you were interested in something like that. I also have this exact same tool. I think I may have used it like twice in my life, but it's one of those where when you do need it, you need it, and it does save you on a project. And also their cordless router. So I've been very interested in that. They just recently came out with this, their cordless version of their popular Colt router for $126. Now, again, if you look, this is sold by Oriental Fuchsia Shop. So again, you're gonna take your chance. Not gonna be directly from Amazon, but I guess worst case scenario, you can just return it through Amazon if you need to. But if you're willing to save a little bit, you're in the Bosch line. Not a bad deal if that does end up being a legit tool. And then to wrap it up, they're also having a 12-volt combo kit. So you're getting the drill driver, one-handed recip, that light, 2 batteries from Bosch for $169. So not a bad deal if you're going to be getting in that 12-volt line with Bosch. All right, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future tool deals. If you saw anything drop a like down. I appreciate that. With that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Y'all take care.